Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Food Experience. Today's Food Experience, it is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to all my friends in the United States of America. You won't be seeing this video till after the 4th of July. In this video, I'll be making 2 racks of baby back ribs in the Pit Boss and homemade cornbread, some barbecue baked beans, and corn on the cob. And without further ado, here we go. I have 2 racks of Farmer John extra tender, extra meaty pork baby back ribs. Blotting them off just a bit. Remove some of the excess moisture. Wow, there's like a tear right here in between these two. Yeah, I'm not even going to remove any membrane this time. I could trim off some of this stuff, but I'm going to leave it. Using a mustard binder. You don't have to use a binder if you don't want to. And if you're worried about tasting mustard, you definitely will not by the time these are done cooking. Seasoning them with Q That by the Flat Top King. Hoping I have enough. I have about a quarter bottle left. I don't feel like I need to season the backs too heavily on these. Because most of the meat's at the top. Give them a flip. A little more mustard. And Q That. The side a little bit here. And there's some extra left on the paper. I'll get that side. And then this side. Yeah, that should be good. All right, let's get these into the pit. I have both racks of ribs in there. Camera overheated when I was putting them in. Too funny, it's so hot out. But now I have an umbrella over the barbecue, and hopefully that will help a little bit with the heat. I'm running at 250 degrees. I actually have it set at 225, but I have a grill thermometer in here, and it's reading about 250 to 260. See you in about 2 hours. The ribs have been going for about 2 hours. That's what we're looking at. I also put a top rack and the grill thermometer up there just to get it out of the way. And it's been ranging from like 260 to 269, even though I have the controller set at 225. It's just a hot day. Time to get these bad boys wrapped up. Get the first rack. Let me tempt them to see where we're at. About 169, 170. Putting the meat side down, adding some butter. It is really hot. Wow, this butter is melting so fast. Along with some brown sugar. And while it goes back in, all this stuff is probably going to melt and go to the bottom, which is great. There's one. Some pats of butter and some brown sugar. And ready to go back in. Put this one back here and the smaller one up front. Close her up and letting it go for an hour. Next up, cornbread. I have 2 separate bowls, one for dry ingredients, one for the wet ingredients. 2 cups yellow cornmeal. Half cup of all-purpose flour. Teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Whisk together all the dry ingredients till everything is well combined. 1¼ cup of room temperature buttermilk, 1½ sticks of salted melted butter, and 2 large eggs. Make sure to break the yolks and then give everything a good whisk. And whisk together until combined. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Use a spoon or a spatula to stir everything together. Make sure to stir it until it's well combined, but don't overmix it. And it's okay if it's a little bit lumpy afterwards. You don't need it to be completely smooth, but you do want it all combined. I have a 10-inch cast iron skillet. It's been preheating in the oven at 400 degrees and painting the skillet with butter, and pour the cornbread mixture into the skillet. Give the skillet a good shake to even everything out. That skillet is so hot it totally melted and a little bit burned the butter, but that's okay. And into the oven it goes for 20 minutes. The ribs have been going an hour, removing them from the pit boss. I have some Meat Mitch Whomp Sauce. Pour some into a cup and diluting it with some water. Want to get it nice and watery to use it kind of like a mop sauce. Here's a look at the ribs. Well, those are looking good. I'll flip them back over. And just like I thought, everything pooled to the bottom so the top stayed nice and moist. See where we're at here. Oh, 198, perfect. 197 on this side. It's exactly where I want it to be right now. Here's the other rack. Flip them back over. And those are looking good. Basting the ribs with the sauce. In fact, I could just pour it right on. That'll give it some good flavor and also keep them moist for the last part. And do the same with the remaining rack. Back into the pit boss they go. Wow, they already have such a nice bend. It was starting to break in the middle. So I don't suspect they're going to take very long. I'll check them in about a half hour. After the ribs are finished, I have some corn on the cob. I'll remove the husks off camera, but I'm going to keep the husks to cook them in the pit boss. The cornbread's been in there for 20 minutes, removing it from the oven. That's what I'm looking at. There's a little bit of a crack here and here and around here, but I think we're okay. I need to let it rest for about 15 minutes. It's been resting for 15 minutes. Now I'm taking a stick of butter and painting it on the top to give it a nice buttery goodness on the top crust. And it's definitely nice and crusty. This is going to be great. The ribs have been going another half hour and I believe they're done. And wow, would you just look at that. Such nice color. They're definitely way done. Both racks look so nice. I'm glad the way the barbecue sauce totally tacked onto it. Yeah, totally tacked on. I mean, if I use a clean finger here. See that? This is great. So for right now, I'm wrapping them back up. They'll be able to rest and the temperature won't drop too much. That way I could cook the corn on the cob. I already shucked the corn all the way down to the end. And I will cook them in the husks just like that. Increasing the temperature to 400 degrees. Pit boss is heated up to 400. And I'm figuring they'll take about 15 minutes. They've been going for about 15 minutes. That's what I'm looking at. Perfect. Painting them with butter. That's about it, and I'll join you guys back inside. Oh wow, yeah, those are looking very, very nice. Looks so good. Cornbread. Oh wow, that's looking pretty good. Barbecue baked beans. and corn on the cob. That's a good plate right there, and I'll see you guys back at the table. Welcome back, everybody. Here I am with the ribs, cornbread, corn, and beans. This looks so good. I already know the ribs are great. I tried them when I cut the first couple off, but here goes. So tender. That whomp sauce that I put on at the end, wow, it definitely adds to the whole thing. The cue, that rub, I mean, everything is perfect on this. The taste, amazing. The tenderness, amazing. And it's still a little bit bite off the bone, but tender as could be. I haven't tried the corn on the cob yet. Oh yeah. Nice and buttery. The barbecue baked beans. Excellent. Those were Bush's barbecue baked beans, the barbecue version. And this cornbread. Wow. This cornbread looks so good. Also, a big shout out to Charlie Andrews. That's where I got the cornbread recipe from. Wow, it's pretty dang good. Different than anything else. I believe he's from New Orleans. It's more like a bread and less like a cake. At least for me it is. So yeah, everything came out great. I'm going to eat the rest in private. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of ribs, corn, barbecue baked beans, and cornbread right here at the Food Experience. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit thumbs down. And I'd be grateful if you leave a comment down below. And until next time, have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me. I'm KJ Andy O, your Food Experience host with the most. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.